This is Module 3 of the 5 modules of a massive open online course on implementation research developed by the Special Program for Research and Training in Tropical Diseases. This module outlines the design of implementation strategies. Hello, my name is Pascal Allotte, Professor of Public Health, Head of Global Public Health and Associate Director of the Southeast Asia Community Observatory at the Monash University campus in Malaysia. If this is your first visit to this site, a very warm welcome, and I would strongly encourage you to browse through the first 2 modules that introduce implementation research and provide an overview of how to address different contexts in which implementation research projects can be designed and undertaken. In this 3rd module on designing implementation research strategies, Professor Maria Rosario Martins will take you through how to identify and specify implementation strategies. In other words, given a range of possible options, how do you decide which is the best strategy for the particular health problem and intervention with which you are faced? Working with Dr. Neil Alexander and Dr. George Arrows, Maria and her team will systematically take you through the process of identifying approaches through an understanding of the context, through an exploration of existing literature, including how to assess the quality of the evidence, and through an assessment of the suite of methods you have at your disposal. They present a case study from ongoing work in prevention of malaria in Mozambique, which brings the concepts to life and provides a concrete example to guide your understanding of the concepts. To recap briefly, in Module 1, we explained the role of implementation research in addressing the challenge of getting efficacious interventions to those who need it. Implementation research does this through the identification of the barriers and in the development and testing of strategies to overcome these barriers. Module 2 took you through the challenges of understanding and working with a diverse context that have an impact on implementation. We address, for instance, why an intervention would work in one context and not in another, making context therefore a critical component of implementation. This 3rd module focuses on how to design implementation strategies and the research approaches required to ensure robust evidence to justify the implementation approach. The module is divided into 3 sections. Chapters 1 and 2 are presented by Maria. In Chapter 1, she defines an implementation strategy. In Chapter 2, she takes you through the approaches for justification of your research strategy. And in Chapter 3, Neil will walk you through the appropriate research design to ensure the robustness of the evidence generated by your implementation research. The module culminates in a case study of a project in Mozambique coordinated by George. By the end of the module, you'll be able to identify different types of implementation strategies, specify the different type of implementation strategies, and use these concepts in real-life examples to choose an appropriate implementation design related to diseases of poverty and other types of public health research priorities. The module includes a list of recommended readings, some exercises to ensure formative assessment, and points for discussion. Best of luck and enjoy the module.